Let's try a slightly harder square now. Notice that this time, when I gave you the radius, I gave it to you as an integer. Remember that the radius, which will become the hypotenuse of our 45, 45, 90 triangle, represents the side that is a radical 2 in the ratio a radical 2. So again, come over and look at the template triangle. See where all the labels to the pieces go. Let's come on down and label our pieces. So again, the 10 will represent the a radical 2, x is the a, y is the a, the entire side of the square is 2a. Well, this time, if 10 equals a radical 2, we have to do the algebra to isolate the a. Begin by dividing both sides by radical 2. So we end up with 10 over radical 2 for the a value. But we're not allowed to leave a radical in the denominator of a fraction, so I multiply both top and bottom by radical 2. When I do that, I get 10 radical 2 over 2 as the value of a, because remember, radical 2 times radical 2 is the square root of 4, and the square root of 4 is just 2. But the 10 over 2, the integer part, reduces. So the value of a is really 5 radical 2. Well, double that, and the 2a, or the length of the entire side of the square, is 10 radical 2 centimeters. Also, remember that x was equal to a, so x is 5 radical 2 centimeters. Y was equal to a, so y is 5 radical 2 centimeters. Go back to our formula, area equal to 1/2 multiplied by the apothem multiplied by the perimeter. The apothem is the one that goes to the side, in this picture the x. The perimeter is all the sides added together. Well, wait a minute. There's 4 sides of length 10 radical 2. 4 multiplied by 10 means our perimeter this time is 40 radical 2. Substitute in what I know, so the area will be equal to 1/2 multiplied by 5 radical 2, because again that's the x, multiplied by 40 radical 2, that's the perimeter. Multiply the correct pieces together, the 1/2, the 5, and the 40 to get 100. Radical 2 times radical 2 is just 2. 100 times 2 is 200 centimeters squared. Now we can check that with the traditional formula for a square of area being equal to base times height. 10 radical 2 times 10 radical 2, 10 times 10 is 100. Radical 2 times radical 2 is just 2. 100 times 2, it checks, 200 centimeters squared. Good job.